Hi, today we're going to be talking about lightning. Now, there's a whole lot of things that lightning can do for your video. But for today, we're not going to be going into the depth of what lightning can do for your video. Today, I just want to show you how you could have a lightning effect for your video, especially the RGB light. Now, have you been wanting to make something like this into this? That's exactly what I'm going to be showing you in this video. So I want you to stick with me and I will be right back. Welcome back. Now, if you want to get a lightning effect such as the one you're seeing right now, so what you could do is actually very simple. I'm going to be walking you through the steps and the things that you actually need to get this done. Now, the very first thing that you need in order to get this kind of effect is for you to get two RGB lights, alright? Two RGB light. Now, when I'm talking about RGB light, I'm talking about light that you could actually change their color, okay? You could change it from blue to red, from red to green, from green to purple. Those are the kind of RGB light I'm talking about. In fact, that is exactly what RGB light does. Now, as you can see on the screen, this is the kind of RGB light that I'm using for this particular video, alright? It's a ring light, but it's also an RGB light. So you could use whichever one you want. And apart from that also, I could recommend to you as well, Ulanzi. Ulanzi is also a very good RGB light that you can use for something like this. As you can see, it's a very small light. However, it is strong and powerful, and it's something that you can actually use to achieve the effect that we're talking about. Now, number two thing that you want to do is to make sure that you position your RGB light such that it's illuminate into your face, and then one side of the face we actually have one color, and the other side of the other face we have one color, as you're seeing right now on the screen. So you want to make sure that you place them beside you, alright, and make sure that the illumination of the light is actually coming on your face, such that you have one color standing on one side and one color on the other side. That is really very important. If you don't position them strategically, you might not be able to get the effect that we're talking about. Now, the third thing that you want to do is to make sure that you turn off all the light, because the major light we're going to be using for illumination is the RGB light, and one more additional light, which is a white light, we're going to be using to illuminate our face, okay? So let me show you the process of getting that done, choosing your RGB light and also choosing a light to illuminate your face as well. Alright, so as I said initially, everything is dark right now. So what I'm going to do is to put on my RGB light, okay? Alright, so this is the very first RGB light that I'm putting on right now. There are two, like I said. You have one here and then you have one at the other side. So I'm also going to put on the next one also. And as you can see, it's lighting up my face. Obviously, you can see that the light is actually too much on my face, and I'm actually looking kind of reddish. I'm looking kind of brownish. That is not actually what I wanted. So, but what we could do is to choose the kind of color that we want from the RGB light. So I'm going to be having the blue from this side, while I'm going to be having the red from this side. And that is what I'm going to be doing right now. So I'm going to turn this over to the RGB light right now, and I said I'm going to be having blue on this side. So I can change the color. As you can see, the color is already changing. It gives you the opportunity to change the color. So I want the blue on this side, and that is what I've actually achieved. So for the other side also, I'm going to change the color as well. Okay, so right now I also have blue here, but that's not what I wanted. I actually wanted red on this particular side. Okay, so let me change it until I get the red color that I wanted, and we're going to now move on to the one that I actually wanted to show. Okay, so changing the color right now until I get something that I actually wanted. Okay, and that's exactly what how we're actually going to get this done. Okay, so I'm still trying to get the color that I wanted right now. I don't want this particular color, so I need to change it to the one that I wanted. Okay, there you go. So this is the red color that I wanted. So as you can see right now, I have red on this side and I also have blue on this particular side. Okay, now as you can see, everything is dark. Okay, but you can see the illumination of the color. You can see how the color is coming out well and it's illuminating my face, but this is not good enough. Okay, you can see all the background is dark. You can see that my face is actually partially dark. So what can we do to make sure that my face is lighting up a bit such that you can see my face? Now what we're going to be doing right now is to get a white light, okay, pure white light, and then I position in front of my camera, and then once I do that, you discover that there's a little bit of illumination on my face, and that will change the whole thing. So what I'm going to do right now is to put on the white light that I have in front of me. All right, so I'm going to put this up right now. There you go. All right, so once I have this white light, you can see that now it illuminates my face. You can see me, but then the effect that I'm having right here is gone. I mean, it's not completely gone, but it's almost faded. What am I going to do in order to remedy this? What I'm going to do right now is to make sure that I limit or reduce the light, which is a white light. Make sure that if you're getting a white light, it's a dimmable light. Dimmable light means that you could reduce the density or the intensity of the light that you're actually using. All right, so I'm going to reduce it a bit right now. There you go. Okay, great. So I've reduced it a bit and it seems it's going back to the way it was. So I'm going to increase it a bit again. All right. Okay, great. So I think it's better now. Okay, so you can see my face clearly and you can also still see the effect. This is the simple way of actually achieving this. It's not rocket science. It's something that you can do for yourself, and you can also do this for your program as well. So when you do something like this, one of the things it helps you to do is actually to illuminate your video. It makes your video come out well. It makes your video come out outstanding. I mean, it actually makes you unique out of all the other videos that you are doing. Okay, so this is the simple way of achieving this. As you can see, it is very simple. It is not something that is actually difficult to do. Now, I'm going to be linking in the description below all of the tools that I've used in this video. The lighting, both the one that I used and the one I'm recommending, everything will be in the description below. Now, if you have a question based on what I've said so far on these techniques, please put the question in the comment section below and I will try to answer them as soon as I can. Thank you very much, and then wait for the next video.